Hi guys, I hope all is well. I know it's been a long time. First of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me. I know that I have a really small channel and I don't get a lot of views here, but you all still watch me, those of you who do, and I want to give my appreciation toward you guys. Thank you guys so much. I don't think you understand how grateful I am to have you all, especially you all who respond to me on my posts when I pull up polls and things like that, just to interact and things. I am so appreciative of you interacting with me and watching my videos and showing me so much support. I've been through a lot over these few months, attempting to spiritually advance, and you know, things are getting crazy and I'm just trying to hold myself up. And I just want to say again, thank you all so much for your support. Okay, so today I'm going to be speaking about Beyonce. Okay, that tour starts on Monday. Today is April 26th, 2025. Okay, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour starts on Monday the 28th. I'm really excited to see that, what she has in store for that. I know she's stressed the fuck out. But yeah, the first well, this is a Beyonce reading, guys. Okay, I'm going to be asking a few questions. It's been a while. Some things have compiled, and we're going to be just speaking about everything that has happened over the last few months. So my first question is, how does Beyonce feel about what Kanye said about her twins? Make sure my camera is recording, guys. Okay, it is. Okay, Kanye came out and said something about Beyonce's twins, insinuating that they had some type of mental disorder or cognitively delayed. What I want to say is that those of us in the Beehive, we've already known that something was wrong with Sir. I've heard of autism. I don't know if that's really it, because do you guys remember after she gave birth, she said one of the twins stopped breathing, and I believe it was him. And also when she was on the Run tour too, she was spotted by a paparazzi taking him to the hospital on tour. So, and it was Beyonce carrying him with her bodyguard in and out of the hospital, guys. So something has been going on with him for a while. I think it's more than them wanting to I think it's more than Jay-Z and Beyonce wanting to leave Sir at home or not display him to the public because of his interactions with the public. At that time, I'm thinking it's because they didn't want people to see how cognitively delayed he really is. I don't know if anything is wrong with Rumi mentally or anything. I don't know if she has any disorders or anything like that. She seems to be pretty normal, guys, but again, I don't know. So I just cannot believe Kanye said that. And if Kanye would say something like that, guys, we should already know that there's gossip behind the scenes in Hollywood. Because, you know, they always want something on Jay-Z and Beyonce, especially Beyonce. The it girl, it seems like everything always goes right for her. And now, you know, they're attacking her children to take her down, I feel like. So, of course, there's been whispers in Hollywood. But let me go ahead and pull the cards. Okay. Beings who love and protect me, angels who love and protect me, please communicate to me through these cards. How does Beyonce feel about Kanye? How does Beyonce feel about Kanye speaking on her twins and saying that they were mentally delayed? Well, he used a very inappropriate term that I'm not going to use. How does Beyonce feel about that? What's Beyonce feeling right now about... Y'all, Beyonce, ooh, this hurt her, especially because Beyonce was working so hard. She was working, of course, I think this is her planning her tour, planning the tour, having to deal with Jay-Z's lawsuit, and then having to deal with Kanye coming out and talking shit. And I feel like she was overwhelmed with emotion. This really hurt Beyonce. She was overwhelmed with emotion. Sad. Damn. Of course, who wouldn't be? You talking about people's kids like that now. Come on now. Beyonce was extremely heartbroken, but there's a karmic. I'm not saying that she's wishing death or anything upon him, but there's a type of Beyonce feels. I feel Beyonce highly believes in karma. I'm not saying she's doing magic on him or anything like that. I wouldn't put it past Beyonce, but once Kanye gets his karma, there's going to be a sort of a relief from her. There's going to be a relief that she's going to feel because of the pain that Kanye's caused her by putting this in the public. Mind you, a lot of people didn't even know, number one, Beyonce had twins, and they didn't even know that something was wrong with them. So this is, by Kanye coming out and saying this has placed so much attention toward those twins. And now people are going to be asking questions, and now, you know, it's like, it's really going to be a big deal now. People are really going to be watching to see where Sir is and what, you know, watching her kids. And of course she's putting Blue out there, but I don't think Beyonce really wanted the twins in the spotlight like that. If she did, they would be in the spotlight already. Okay. I guess I can ask. I wasn't going to ask, but I can ask how Jay-Z feels about... Well, this is not about Jay-Z. I'm going to move on, guys. Okay. I'm going to move on to Keri Hilson. And guys, yes, I am Beehive. I just don't lie on Beyonce. Some people don't know that I'm Beehive because I tell the truth on her. And I don't pretend that she does everything right or does everything that I like. I just tell the truth on her. That's all. I really do admire her for her work ethic in her career and her having children in her 30s. I mean, goal and career oriented woman. I love that about Beyonce. But I feel sorry for Keri Hilson. Is that her name, y'all? It's not Hilton, it's Hilson. Keri Hilson. I feel like she has been bullied. I feel like people just need to let that go. It's been so many years ago. Beyonce is one of the biggest stars in the world, if not the biggest star in the world living today. Just let it go. It's been so many years. I feel like Beyonce should let it go too. Let this girl live her life and let her have a career. This shit don't make no sense. Like, she deserves to have a career and eat too. If she says, I don't give a fuck who wrote it. It's like when you get to a point where you've made it to the top of the iceberg where, well, not even 0.0000001% of the population will ever get to be. It's time for you to let some shit go, for real. Beyonce needs to unblackball her, blackball her, whatever the word is, okay? She needs to dismantle this hate train. And I do believe Beyonce blackballed her, and I do believe that Keri's best years are already gone. And it's really unfortunate. I don't even think it was that big of a deal at that point, at that time. But, you know, people are going to do what they do. People are going to do what they feel like they have to do to get to the top. And I feel like that's what Beyonce did. And that's what that is. So, how does Beyonce feel about Keri Hilson? How does Beyonce feel about Keri Hilson? How is she feeling about Keri's apology? Okay, Keri has recently come out and apologized, saying that she didn't write the song or something. I don't know. How is Beyonce feeling about Keri Hilson's apology? Still defensive. Still don't trust her. I don't think Beyonce is even responding. You know what I mean? And when I say responding, I don't even think she's like, okay, whatever. Paying it any attention, even in the background. Like, I don't really get something she's even talking about in the back. But has Beyonce forgiven her? I don't think so, guys. Beyonce has not forgiven her. She's like, yeah, you go your way, I go mine. There's still some type of aggression that Beyonce has for Keri still. She's like, well, you go your way, I go mine. I wish you would just stop saying my name. I wish you would stop saying my name, because I don't want your name attached to me. You're saying these things so you can be attached to me. Just go away like you've been. Like, where did you come from? Please go back where you came from, because you've been gone for so many years. And which is, in actuality, what I think it is, Keri has been maybe putting out songs and albums. I do believe her. I've seen her in a movie or something in the past, but it hasn't exploded. Like, she's been doing things that hasn't been really successful. So just to sum this up, Beyonce does not accept the apology. She just wants Keri to stop mentioning her name and just to move on. That's what I'm getting. And that's a shame. I don't agree with Beyonce on that one now. I don't agree with that. Okay, so how is Beyonce feeling about Jay-Z's lawsuit being dropped? Being too ever protecting me. How is Beyonce feeling about Jay-Z's lawsuit being dropped? They lost some money. I feel like she's excited, but they lost money or something. This Five of Pentacles, they celebrated and laying low. What? Hold on, y'all. How's Beyonce feeling about the lawsuit being dropped? There's something still going on, though. Wow. Okay. Let me go ahead and look at this. I feel like she's excited about, I don't want to say, I don't know how, maybe excited is the, for lack of a better word, happy, excited that the lawsuit has gone away, for lack of a better word. But I feel like they've lost money. They've lost money. I see what's going on here. Even though the lawsuit has moved on, they still felt a loss. Like it's not, things aren't the same as they were before the lawsuit was filed. There's a sense of prestige that was lost. Some of their public image that was lost. Their public image got caught in this. And this is why the Tower card is here. The Ten of Swords. You know, it's still a bittersweet moment. They've lost more than they've gained over the year due to this situation. They're still feeling a loss, even though they didn't lose a lawsuit, or, you know, nothing actually went to jury trial or whatever. They still felt like they lost something. So still took an L, Beyonce feels. Okay, so let me do this last one here, which I am really excited about. This tour, guys. This tour, the Beyonce, Miss Carter, Lord, Cowboy Carter tour that starts on Monday. What's going on with this tour? How is Beyonce feeling about this Cowboy Carter tour? How was Beyonce feeling about the Cowboy Carter tour? I see Beyonce taking risks. Something involving this tour, I don't know, I feel like it's a risk. But then again, I feel like she's taking everything, with this Magician card here, she's taking everything that she's learned from the past, her past tours, and she's perfecting and revising. And there's something she's taking a risk on. There's something that this tour is going to be the start of something new. And I had a dream about Beyonce last night, and she was playing piano. Of course we already know she plays piano, but I'm thinking, I don't know if she's going to be playing instruments on this tour, maybe a guitar, maybe piano, or whatever instruments she knows. I don't know, drums, I don't know what else she plays. The question was, how is she feeling about it? She's feeling good about this tour. There's something that I feel like she's trying new. Something new that she's trying. Or it's going to be the start of something. Like this is going to be a breakout, or it's going to start a revolution. I don't know, girl. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But maybe a new tradition she's starting. And I think I know what it is. I know what it is. You all know how how the last tour, how some of her her dates, she stayed maybe 4 or 5 days in the same city. This is just about the entire tour now. A mini residency in each city. I think this could be what she's starting now, that this transformation now that she's incorporating. She's going to stay in this city for 4 or 5 days, another city for 4 or 5 days, like, you know, doing mini residencies in large cities. So it won't put so much stress on her body and her mind. And now she has 3 kids now and things like that. I think this is going to work out better for her in that way. So I'm going to ask another question here. Next question I was going to ask, what will be the outcome? Because there are rumors saying that she is not selling, which I don't believe. I think that Beyonce is coming into her hate. Well, a lot of people disliked her, but it was hidden hate. Now it's like, it's more visible now. Beyonce, they feel like she can be touched because of Jay-Z. Just be honest, because of Jay-Z. How is this tour going to do in numbers, as far as numbers and sales? How is this going to do for Beyonce? How successful will this Cowboy Carter tour be? I feel, of course, when we say things that Beyonce does, I mean, I've never really seen anything just not be successful at all. Is it going to be successful? Yes. Is it going to be as successful as Beyonce intended? I don't know. Something may, I don't want to say something's going to happen on the tour, but I'm feeling there could be some creative differences maybe she's having behind the scenes with some individuals. Mind you, this tour was to clean up. Okay, was to clean up the pockets. Was to get money. Because I'm feeling, guys, there's a certain amount of money that Beyonce's trying to obtain, and she knows her worth. Okay. Beyonce knows her amount of fame, and she knows her worth. She knows how much production is each night. She knows how much this is. You know, everything's going to be each night minus this. This is what I'm getting. If I go on this tour, how many dates is it? Maybe 30 dates. And I clean up 300, 400 million. I take home maybe 250 after taxes and after paying people. You know, it's kind of like that. And I'm gonna put this money that I've from this tour, I'm gonna use to invest in, you know, I'm gonna put maybe 100 million in my in this account, 50 million there, move some money to sacred. It's just, this is how she's thinking now. And I don't feel like she was thinking this way the entire time. I kind of feel like before Beyonce, it was about the music, her being a creative and things like that. Now it's more like money. Beyonce is building on her own now. She's has that mindset of building on her own. Building her own business up. And not being so, I guess, financially attached to Jay-Z. Even though his hand is in her money, in her pockets always anyway. Anyway, I think that's the end, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.